Okay, we
Hi,
are
Fernando.
live now.
We're live. Lokesh, you see that, right?
Yes.
Hi, Fernando. You can see me, right?
Yeah, guys, we're
Yes.
starting the webinar right now. You guys can see, welcome all. We're starting the webinar, that's cPanel Demystified, right? So where Vasanta will be explaining, which is as a continuation of what he did the first. He did the cPanel Demystified, where he explained about how a cPanel knowledge for an SEO, right?
Yes.
On this one, he's going to do the continuation, and also Logesh is here as well today, so he's going to jump in and ask some questions, going to get this clarified, and we're going to do this session right now, and here it goes. Vasanthi is over here.
Okay.
Vasanthi, let's do this.
Okay. So we start now. So I think I have done the first part of the webinar a few days back. So we this is the cPanel. So I'll show you how to log in and things like that. So the last session I have covered the file section and the database section, and the in the database section I showed you how to reset your password using the PHP myadmin. If you forget your password or you put some other email address, then you can't go to the your forget password link. So I showed you how to change your password. So if you want to see it, you can go to my previous video and you can see it. So then today we stop at actually this domain section. So I have explained what is add-on domain, what is subdomain, domain alias. Domain alias is in the previous cPanel template, so they put it as a park domain, and so in this theme they call it alias. And also I explained about the redirect. This is very useful if you want to redirect non-ww version or ww version to for the one domain. So today I'll start with the simple zone editor or the advanced zone editor. So we'll start with the simple zone editor. Fernando, can you hear and see? Hello?
Hear it?
Hello? How is it goes? You can see it?
Yes, Vasanta, it's audible, it's clear.
Okay. Okay, then I'll go to the zone editor. So from the
Okay.
when you go to the zone editor, so you have to select your domain. For example, we have two domains in configured in this account. So then I'll go to one, and here are the setting you have to do. I'll explain what is this things one by one. So in these are the already added records to your DNS host file. So in the name you say, for example, in this domain you want to add another subdomains for this domain. For example, now we do is ns1 ns2.ccost.com is a record in the sense that is pointing
Lokesh,
to
are you there?
Here.
hello.
Yes, Vasant, we are listening.
Yeah. So a record is to this subdomain is pointing to this particular IP. So this is actually the mapping, and ns3 is to this IP. Likewise, you can configure your DNS. So here, how to do that is, so here you have to, if you want to add a record, you can put it the name here. As for example, we'll say blog. Okay, blog dot ccost dot that part will come automatically, and then you can put the whatever the IP your server IP for so then you can add it into the list. The CNAME is, it's called convert name. So that is, for example, you have particular website or particular another website. You want people to come to that website using your subdomain. So in that case, you can put the CNAME record. For example, so I already create blog.ccost.net. So then I want to for example, I want to route the same one blogs into the blog URL. Something like this. So then the blog.ccost.net will route to the blog.will use the ccost.net. So why we use this is so later if you want to change the IP of these two, so you no need to only change the IP of the this blog.ccost.net. So then it will automatically route all other URL also to the particular IP using this CNAME record. So then in that case you no need to change everything there. Okay, then I'll go back. So this is simple DNS zone editor. So you have the advanced zone editor that has more functionality. The same as previous, you can have to select it, and here you will have a lot of records. So those are actually in if for the not for if you want to do something small, you can use the normal the simple zone editor. Otherwise you sometime if you mess around with this record, then you want the all the other things will not work properly. So that's why it's has two versions of zone editor. If the someone has good knowledge on this zone file, they can do whatever the things here. This the records that are already added by the cPanels are also showing in this advanced zone editor. For example, if you want to check your the emails, so you can use mail.ccost.net, or if you want to use as a webmail, the webmail.ccost.net, you can use this URL. So it will directly go to your webmail interface. So then you can use your email address and password to check your mail you without using email client. Okay, Logesh, any questions or anything to add on this?
Yes, Vasant. So if a person is trying to check his email using something like webmail.theirdomainname.com, how
Yeah,
is it possible and what kind of server they require to have this option?
yeah,
Like, is
actually,
it possible on a shared hosting?
yeah, shared hosting or all the shared hosting with cPanel is that is available.
Oh, okay. So if I want to make it like, for example, if my domain is like clickdo.co.uk, so if I
Okay.
want to check my email on a custom URL, something like a mail application dot clickdo.co.uk, how to configure it? So is there any separate way like people can do it to make it customized? Because when you are dealing with some clients, say if the client want to check something like their secret
Yeah.
mail dot their domain name.com, or something more customized like mail app dot their domain name.com, like how to make it happen?
Yeah. Let's try do that. So then
Yeah.
you need to do
Okay.
the CNAME to this
Okay.
webmail.com. I will
Okay.
try and see whether it's working. Uh,
Yeah.
I haven't also tried that.
Okay.
That's actually a good question. Uh,
Yes. Actually, many people do it because normally what happens is when they put domain name.com forward slash webmail, it usually redirects to their hosting provider. So, in
yeah.
order to overcome that, we can do something like mail app or like my custom email
No,
dot.
then you can use webmail.ccost.net. It won't redirect.
No, like my the objective is Vasant.
Yeah.
People should not go to the hosting provider's
No, actually,
URL like
this
seek a
is not
host.
hosting
Yeah.
provider. So this is webmail.your domain.
Yeah, that is what I was asking because
Okay,
most
okay.
of the people doesn't know it. So if we can tell them how to do it, it will be
Dot.
very useful for them.
Actually, that is already available. You tell me the
Oh,
domain. Will try webmail dot.
any domain, like say not click do some other domain which is on the seek a host, because it will have a better idea for the people to understand it.
Okay, so I'll do my domain
Okay.
webmail dot. Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah, this is perfect. Like most of the people miss it, right? What they do is they
They
still
use
go into,
that
yeah.
other format like
Yes.
vasanta.net
Yeah.
slash cPanel.
Yes. Because if they put like vasanthi.net forward slash webmail, it will redirect to seek a host webmail, right? So
Yeah,
people,
that's
you can
right.
actually make use of webmail dot your domain name dot com or whatever the extension is you have. This will be very helpful for you because if you are trying to host your client websites on seek a host, right, you have this
Yeah,
advantage because we are having the latest cPanel here. So even if you're going to put any kind of client sites, you can provide just webmail dot the client site.com,
yeah.
right? It will be very helpful, like it will be more authentic as well because it adds more credibility to their brand, right? Okay, Vasant, you can actually continue with the session.
Okay.
Yeah.
So likewise, in if you are configuring Outlook or some mail client, you can use mail dot whatever your domain name dot com.
Yes. Actually, that is something like IMAP port, right? Like incoming port, outgoing port, those things, right? For
Yeah.
SMTP.
This is actually for the
Okay.
POP and SMTP.
Okay. So,
Because
Vasant, which email platform would you prefer? Do you recommend to go with IMAP or do you recommend POP3?
the thing is, uh, there are pros and cons. IMAP is
Okay.
if you use IMAP, you can access your mail from multiple places. Like
Okay.
mail won't
Okay.
download to your Outlook, so then you can
Okay.
check it in mobile or you can go to webmail and check it.
Okay.
If you use
Okay.
POP, then it will download to your. Still, you have option to keep it in the server. Uh,
Okay.
uh, but if we have like a very high speed internet connection, you can use IMAP because it's always sync the
Okay.
server and client machine and it will eat your bandwidth and things like that. In the
Okay.
POP,
So
it
it,
will
yeah.
just download the mail to your Outlook and then there's no connection. Connection is disconnected.
Okay. So if we are having less bandwidth and less speed, we have to go with POP3. And if you are having a good internet connectivity and if you want to access mobile, like the emails on multiple devices at the same time, you would recommend us to go with IMAP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from
That's
the
perfect.
hosting provider
Okay.
side, it uh, like eat the server processing power
Okay.
as well if you use IMAP.
Okay, okay, Vasant. I think the viewers will have a good understanding about the difference between IMAP and POP3 now. So Vasant is going to continue with the CNAME records, which is like advanced zone editor now, so that you'll have even better understanding about it. Okay, Vasant?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
other than that, we have some more. This triple A record is that is for IPv v6. Okay, if you have a server with IPv6, so you can put a IPv6 address here. So that is actually still we are using IPv4. Then uh, hello.
Vasant, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
actually continue.
Then this is another very important thing I can explain. Like with the what is this TTL? So I'll explain this. So what this TTL mean? A time to live. Okay. So it is like for example when you try whatever the domain we say ccost.net. So the DNS mean if you buy the this ccost.net domain, so we'll in the register we have to put our DNS name servers on their register. So then they will say all the DNS request has to ask from our DNS server. Okay, so then when the request come, if someone is some new person try to access the ccost.net, so first he has to check get the what is the IP of that domain to connect the browser. Has to ask. So the browser will ask from the .net server what is the IP of ccost.net. So what the .net server will do is they will point the name server to ask from this name server. So then that will come to this server. That this will reply this is the IP of that server. So then it will the name server will give that IP with this time to live. That means it will say so I might change this DNS within this time. So then what will happen is all the the name server, the client machine and everyone is keep this IP as its cache until this time. Okay, so then if you change this IP after that, it won't reflect to your machine because the your machine and your other DNS in your service provider DNS and everyone is keep this IP until this much of time. So that's why this most of our customers are asking, I change the name server but it's not working and things like that, because you tried before you change your name server, so it will cache on your machine as well as your uh, the whatever the internet router as well as your service provider and all that path it cache. So for example, if you want like dynamic DNS kind of every time if you need to change your name IPs, so you can make a small value for this TTL. So then only that time they will cache. Uh, that is what this TTL. And I'll explain what are the other record. These other records are no. Not for the normal people, that is for ISPs, and this is for hosting people to do it. So but this text record actually this is you can put anything in the sense, for example this Google webmaster also has verification, like we can put whatever the name for this text record and you can put some data. For example this is my validation for the SSL certificate. So then what they ask is they ask me to put a test record on my domain. So then they can verify whether the I am is the owner of the domain. So that kind of uh, thing you can use this test record. Okay, then I think that is all
Is that
about.
all, Vasanta? Is that all? A few more to go, and how is it running? Lokesh, are you also here? Lokesh
Listening.
went mid.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Lokesh, any questions of
Yes.
what Vasanta did it? I mean, this is a little new knowledge for me anyway. If
Yes.
you
Yes.
guys
Yeah.
know better,
Yeah.
so that's
Actually,
okay.
Lokesh asked me some very important question, and I think we discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we are done with the advanced zone editor. So we'll move on to the next feature.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you have to continue another part, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So then the very important part is the email section. So this is where you create. Sometimes most people buy the domain and then they host their website, but they're still using their Gmail account or their Yahoo account, and they give their customer they printed on the card their Yahoo account, Gmail account, things like that. But if you buy a hosting, even shared hosting, you get the email facility for under your name. So so then if you buy a hosting, you will get the cPanel. On the cPanel, you just click that email button. So I'll click again from here, email accounts. So then you will get to the email accounts interface. So here you just need to type whatever your name, and then here, so whatever the domain you want, you can put. I'll say Vasanta at seekhost.net, and then you can put the password 123, but you are not allowed to put a small password. There's option called password generator. So so likewise, you click it to generate a password, and then you can copy it, then save the password, and then you can keep it somewhere, that password. So here you can allow, like for example, if you are creating this email account for your staff of your office or someone, so then you can adjust the email box size of that person. So if you want to put unlimited email, you can put unlimited, or you can put like give him 500 MB box or 5 GB box or whatever the email box quarter. So I'll create one. So then to create. Yeah, so then as we explained earlier, you can use that email and password, and you can log and check your email. Okay, and it's good we comes to this. I'll explain this also. This you will get a some on-screen tips. So then you can change this thing and like that. You can go and see. So then cPanel comes with three email client applications, webmail client application. So you can select whatever because these are all like Gmail kind of interface, but it's not user friendly as Gmail. But you can use this is actually the one which I prefer. So you can log in that to this, and you can send email, receive email, whatever thing you can do, and also you can change even you can move to the other configuration, other email client. So the interface would be a bit different. Inbox. And most people have a question to configure your mail on mobile phones or your Outlook or the Android phone, Apple, things like that.
You're gonna show that part. You're gonna show that part as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to show that
Very
part.
important. Actually, that should be another webinar, but that's fine. But let's cover that part, Vasanta. But we surely need to do a video like you did for Seeker
Yeah,
host.
that's right. So I'll show you the option.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to show how to do it, but I'll show
If
you
you like,
the
show it. If you like, show it.
yeah, because
Up to
now
you. Up to you. Up to you. Yeah.
I'll show this here. Actually, when you log into your email client, you can go to you can click this your profile, and then there's something called configure main client. So when it goes inside that page, that is actually the page help page. You have all the options available in this mail client. Okay, so auto configuration script you can this is for Windows Live Mail. If you want to, like we explained, IMAP, then you can download this script. Pop, you can download this script. Likewise, for example, for iPhone, iPad, and things like that, you can download this script, and then you can actually download this from. You can go to this site from the iPhone, and then you download it. It will automatically configure. Or if we want to configure manually, so these are the option available. So in your email client, it will show your outgoing mail server, your incoming mail server, things like that. So you can try with this. The make sure all you try if you are coming not non SSL. So you have to use these settings and these ports. Sometime your phone or your application will give different port, and you forget to change the port, and then it won't work. So then make sure you sometimes some application is in not in a direct, like so you should have there should be like advanced button and click that, and then only the, the port changing option is there. So make sure you change the correct port and things like that. So if you use non-secure version and these ports in the secure version, it won't work. If you use secure version and use the non-secure version port, it also won't work. So then you make sure if you want to configure with the secure version, and then you have to use these ports. So this is there are so why these two options are there is like there are pros and cons on both of these. If you secure, that mean your data is going here and there is encrypted, but that is bit slow because all the data has to encrypt and send, and the other end decrypt and things like that. So if you are sending a big attachment and things like that, so then you if you go for this secure version, it's no point, like it's bit slow. But if you are a person like sending the secret and things like that, you need the secure. So then you use the secure version with the like secure information here and there. But if you are like just email, you are chatting with friends and things like that, you can use an unsecure version. It's fast, and then uh, it works very fast. But even if you are non-secure, it's very difficult, like to someone to get your data through internet. It's they can, but it's not easy. So then there's no fear to use non-secure version. Uh, okay, Fernando, I think that's
Done? Yeah, that's about it.
yeah. So people can try this, and then if not work or something, we can do a video with showing the how to configure as well on the.
Yeah, actually, Vasant, let's do a small, nice video for those guys, right? We have covered about how to configure it. Those would be very informative and people would love it, you know. So let's do an expert. So guys, like that's the thing. Vasant is going to do a video, right? He's the top developer at Seekhost, right? He's so he will get into those technical videos. You guys can ask questions even on the YouTube channel on or else wherever we have published that, right? So if anything is not clear, you guys can shoot a question. And that configuration part, let's do a small nice video or something, you know. Let's showcase the
Yeah.
video and let's even publish that one. That's going to be a good one. Yeah.
Okay.
And so are we done? Akasun, Logesh, is there any questions or
Yeah.
anything from you? Or?
No questions as of now.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
are we done now?
Okay, then I showed you how to create email. So then you can you can create your email. That's another thing is this default email account. So this is the one this will create once you get the hosting. This account will create for you by default. So that is you can use the cPanel email cPanel username and password to check email for this one, or you can click this access webmail button and you can use that email. You can view check your email from there. Okay, so then I'll show you in the email section. There's another very important part is one is the default email address. Okay, default email address is if someone send you an email something at your domain, so what should do for that email? Okay, default option is discard the email and the sender will get there are no such user here, so you can change the text also. Whatever the text you will the person who get the message. But sometime you can do is forward it into some other email address. Sometime like if you have a name like someone every time is misspell or something like that, you can have your that is called catch account. You can use your email address here and forward that mail to you. So then if someone tried like abc at your domain.com, that email will come to you. So then you can say or you can inform him you have put my email as wrong in your whatever your address book and please correct it or something like that. So even this is actually advanced option. Advanced option you can forward to this is that system account, that is the one you have that local uh, let me okay, so that email account it will go to that account I showed earlier, and also for like if your website or something like if you are a developer or someone, you can do something else also, like you can run application when wrong email comes you can add that email into database. If you want to collect some information you can put your application command here, like for example if you want run it in to a particular PHP page, so you can put whatever the PHP and whatever the xyz.php, then it will execute that PHP file. Okay, and also you can just without doing anything, you can just discard also the email address is not available. So, but the default one is no such user here. So you can put your like nice message. Thank you for your the email. The email address you entered is uh, not in our server or something. You can put it nice wording there. Okay. Anything Lokesh on this default email address?
No, Vasant. I have one thing. Like, can you show us how to create a catch-all account?
Catch account.
Yeah, catch-all.
Yeah, that is what I explained. Like this, you put this into the second one, forward to email
Okay.
address. So then
Okay.
you have to create email address first, and
No,
then
no,
you
no, no.
put this.
I don't know. What I mean to say is, for example, if that is seekhost.net, if I am emailing to any name at seekhost.net, all the email should be going into one email address.
Yeah, that is
Like
how
catch-all.
we do it.
Yeah.
For example, you want all the emails come to seekos.net
Okay.
has to come to your
Okay.
email address. For example, my catch
Okay.
at
Perfect.
seekhost.net. So then all the email will forward it to this.
Okay. Perfect.
So I think that is what you are asking, right?
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, that's getting clear, right?
Okay. Uh, Actually, this the lot of thing you can do with this, but according to your organization, you have to set this option, right, Logesh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that is on default address. Forwarder is also a good option. Like for example, actually, this the industry in this SEO, they have multiple websites. So in that case, you can't check email from every server, right? Every domain. In that case, you create another Gmail account or something, the some other email address, and you can every domain you can create a email account and then forward that to
Yes.
your that email account, Gmail or whatever
Yeah.
your one email account. So if you want to check what are the email has come, so you can go to that one and check your mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually the very good feature, and also you
Okay.
can do this inside your this email setting as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, here also that all options are there. Then I'll go back to email. This is an MX record. MX record is also a DNS. For example, what is MS record is if someone send an email to I say something like Prasant at dot net. For example, I am sending from my Gmail account, someone's Gmail account.
Okay.
So what Gmail do is Gmail get this letter part and check where is the email server of ccost.net. So
Okay.
then he will ask from this .net server, which is our domain provider,
Okay.
what is the server name of ccost.net. So then it will check this record, MX record,
Okay.
yeah, and then yeah, it reply, this is the ccost.net email server is ccost.net. So then
Okay.
ccost.net email IP address is already programmed in the name server. What you call in the previously we did in the DNS zone editor. So then it will
Yes.
send all the mails to that particular mail server.
Okay. Vasant, I have a quick question here, right?
Okay.
So basically think, if someone is trying to develop a like email verification software, right?
Okay.
So the objective is I want to find whether an email address like logesh at seekhost.net is true or not. How
Okay.
they can check it? Like whether it is created or not, they have to find whether this email address is present or not. So how will they be able to find it, or is there any possibility to for them to find it?
Yeah, that is actually you can't find it from the server side. The
Okay.
what these marketing guys are doing is they do
Yeah, exactly.
multiple things. Okay, so what they do is,
Okay.
so they put inside the email. So they will
Okay.
first they will send a mail to a particular email
Okay.
with
Okay.
image putting
Okay.
inside the email.
Okay.
Okay, so then that email URL would be like something like HTTP uh, colon whatever the domain my domain dot com, and there will be a file PHP or some program file
Okay.
email packer dot php. So
Okay.
that even it can be like JPG. Okay, so it may be image
Okay.
JPG, and then you'll pass uh, ID or email address. Email uh, equal the email address.
Okay.
Okay, so then when the person open that email address, email,
Okay.
so the image has to display, right?
Yes.
When the image try to pull from this server, so it will execute
Okay.
this command, this function.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Okay.
then
Okay.
it
Okay.
will
So they
update
will be using some analytics to track. So they will verify that this email address is present, right?
yeah, that's right.
Okay. So this is how marketing people are getting email addresses verified.
Yeah, verified. But
Yeah.
in
Okay.
Gmail, so that's why I think you have seen some they not shown image at first time. So they put a
Yes. Yes.
because of this reason the Gmail they are not opening the email until you select and view image.
Yeah.
So that is so they are the security feature is like that. Otherwise, someone is checking your email, so if the email address available, so you can't without. So that's why they show without image first time.
Okay. 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 Okay.
If you really want to open the image, so they say if you open this, your privacy will be something like some message
Yeah.
you might
Okay.
already.
Okay. 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 So it is an added security on the cPanel webmail that the images will not be shown from for the first
Yeah,
time.
yeah. That is even Gmail has that option, Outlook, and now every email client has that option.
Yeah.
Most of the
Okay.
email client. Okay, that is I think clear.
About it,
And
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
also, what are these? This option is this email routing. For example, so you buy email hosting from your web hosting from one person, and you buy email hosting from some other provider. So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
in that case, you have to use this remote mail exchange. So otherwise, the mail won't go to that particular server. For example, if we live.com or Google, also like Google, they are renting Gmail from your domains, right? Even live.com. So in that case, you have to configure. So they are explaining you configure. Then you have to configure, and they are the MX record here, and you have to put remote
Yeah.
mail exchange in this option. So then all the
Okay.
mail
Okay.
will go to there. Otherwise, the mail will come to this server.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
So if we use a remote mail exchange, will it slow down the email like send and receive time?
No, actually, it's like DNS. Like when When
Okay.
it's I as I explained, some other email server will ask who is the owner of this
Okay.
what is the email server of this domain. So then instead of giving this IP, so it will give the particular IP on the other server. So the email won't come here, email will go directly, but the first request will come here. Okay, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And also this auto response. If you are in a actually, these are good features, and now on I don't know whether they are using these auto response is like if you are uh, doing a particular you are having you want to get employees and you create a email address called carrier at your domain.com. So then if someone send email to that one, so here you can put a auto reply. Thank you for your application received, the thank you and things like that you can configure here. Okay, so
Okay.
it automatically send the reply. Even for the your email address, you can do inside your mail client, but the global email you can put it here. Okay, that is auto response. Mailing list also you can have a list of your customers in here, and you can send email one go. So most people use email, other email, bulk email provider like mail chip and things like that, but you can use the cPanel, this mailing list option. uh, Track delivery, you see, Lokesh, that track delivery thing
Yeah.
also the cPanel also has some feature to track delivery on email.
Okay.
So
So I have a quick question,
yeah.
right? Is there any option? So when someone, like for example, Logesh at seekhost.net is sending out an email,
Okay.
is there any way to add a BCC to another email address so that all the outgoing emails will be saved on a one email address? Is it possible?
You are sending out no, automatically. So
Yeah, like for example, if there is Logesh at seekhost.net and it's Fernando at
Yeah.
seekhost.net and Vasant at seekhost.net.
yeah.
So if there is any incoming email, we can easily make a copy of the email to be stored on something like storage at seekhost.net,
Yeah.
like an archive. So my question is, how can we make outgoing emails to be collected on a single storage? Is there any option for that?
Uh, Actually, good question. I haven't tried that. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is one thing which many companies require, right? They want to track all the outgoing emails from their web server.
Okay. That track delivery global email
No, it is
filter.
not about delivery. It is not about delivery. It
Yeah.
is about all the
Email
outgoing
filter.
emails should be catched on a single account, right? I
Yeah.
tried to do a lot of research on it, but I still end up like no results.
Okay.
So
So
if you
then
could
that
find a
is
solution, yeah, if you could find
uh,
a solution for it, I think it will be good to for us to display even in a separate webinar because many people are hunting towards this. Like they want to track the outgoing emails from an organization. Like I know that Google business apps are providing this, but I'm unsure whether we can achieve it through like cPanel itself,
yeah. Actually,
right?
that I'll do some research because that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
I didn't get that requirement from someone yet. So this is good
Okay,
that you
okay.
mention it. So we'll
Yeah,
do try on that.
yeah. Okay, okay. That's perfect.
Okay, so then authentication, global email filters. These are actually
Yes.
email filters. Like you can
Okay.
do whatever. If the email comes from this mail, what to do, things like that.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So
Okay.
sometimes that your option will be there. No? Create the mail filter from this one, contain this. discard, redirect to delivery by the program. Now forward is not there. Okay, these are like the even Gmail has these the options like you can do when you can rearrange the mails into mail folders and things like that. So you guys can try those.
Okay.
These are like just simple options. Authentication, address importer is like you have email addresses in your Gmail account. You can import all of them to this like CVS or things like that. You are in from your Outlook, you can export it as Excel or CVS, then you can import it into your account. This is spam thing, that is those are actually not the
Okay.
encryption. Also like email, secure email, that is you have to get a certificate and send. For example, like from application, you can secure and authentication both are like secure email. Uh, like if someone send you a email, you
Okay.
come up and track your find your password and you can open the email. But if you send it a secure email, even someone if
Okay.
get your password, you can't read the email. It's encrypted. Only you
Okay.
can
Okay. Okay.
you can view your email. That is this. It's actually big. We can do some other like you remember the private key, public key things. So that is the big area. Okay, so that is for the email section. So the another very important section is like this metrics. So like your website normally use Google Analytics, right? So but uh, the cPanel also has come up with very good
Okay.
analysis tools. So
Oh.
I think
So
people are
even
not.
if we do not have a analytics like codes installed on the website, we will still be able to track it from the cPanel, right?
Yeah, that's right. You can track from the cPanel. Even that is
Okay.
your web page. This is this will work even for the not in your WordPress. Some other files and
Okay.
things like that you can. Uh,
Okay.
but the reports are not nicely done like Google, but you have all the
Okay.
options like you can when the all the request and things like that. So this has graphs
Yeah.
also, visitors graphs. You can even see the errors to your website,
Okay.
not found errors, because this is this. I will try this because this website doesn't have any web pages. That is, I installed
Okay.
using the previous tutorial, previous webinar. Uh,
Okay.
we'll see that it comes here. It should come after some time. Uh,
Santa?
yeah,
Yeah, we only have 6 more minutes. 2 o'clock. It's going to be 60 minutes.
yeah. Okay, then we'll finish the
Do
matrices
the
part.
recap and the stuff, right?
Yeah.
And do the recap and location left, and copy the case because we want to make sure,
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Quickly, I will
Okay.
show this the stats page, so you can go and see. Yeah.
So,
Here the traffic. So it's monthly, daily, locals, United States, Sri Lanka. Likewise, all the information is there, which is there in the what you call analytics, but the look
Okay.
is not like that. But you can get the information.
Okay.
Okay, so I think you guys can try this Webzilla also, like some other format. The same data you can see the
Okay.
other format. Okay, this raw access file also you can get the all the data as raw data. You can download, and there are some software you can upload and
Okay.
create. You can upload in import into Excel and also create your own graphs using this raw data. Okay, so I think so we'll do the other parts in.
Yo, you know how we rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
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 Fernando, so then
yeah, I'm leaving the call. So if anybody, whoever came, all thank you for your. It's a little technical
Okay.
one. Some of the girls were telling me like, "Ooh, I don't
and
understand what Sense is talking about." Right? So they said that it's private messaging me. They've been calling me on the thing. Wasn't that's why I was going on and off.
Okay.
Right? I was getting calls from
Okay.
the people. What's Wasn't talking about? Wasn't is talking some technical stuff, right? So it's
Okay.
fine, guys. Like it's for like the SEOs and the people who know something. It's even new for me. I
Yes.
also don't much pay attention about those things. But for the guys who want to know, dig deep, know about the cPanels and learn and gain
yeah,
that knowledge,
actually,
guys.
Fernando, what we can do is, so they can actually try it. No, these nothing happen if you go, don't do any change, but you just go and have a look, right?
Yeah,
What are,
yeah. Yeah, very true, very true. You know, they can actually check it out, right? I'm very much looking forward for that one. That configuring the email thing, it would be a lot of value for the people, right? So that one wasn't the
Yes.
try to do a video. I think those are going to get like a lot of hits. And thank you for it. We're about to wrap this up. I think we're good. Shall I leave the call? Are we done, Vasanta?
yeah. The most important thing is we get some question. Actually, that is very then even easy for us to explain it,
Yeah.
right? If you are getting questions. Hello.
Yes, Vasanta.
Yeah, no, Lokesh, as what I was telling, like if you are getting
Okay.
questions and then answer, it's easy then, because otherwise
Yes.
we don't know
Yes.
what people need and things like that. So most of
Yeah, exactly.
the
Because
questions,
like this is, yeah, this is something very new for the people, right? So that is why like they are telling like they are not able to understand most of things. Like this is people, like whoever is listening to this video, just try to understand that this is something which is purely based on cPanel, right? So if you would like to spend more time on the cPanel, you can have full control of your site. So if you have any questions about this thing, you can actually drop your questions on the YouTube video you see, or actually chat with us on the click do blog as well. We have a chat option, so just put your questions there. We will be covering it up in the next sessions as well. Okay, Vasanta?
yeah, that's good
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Okay, so let's wrap this up now. Okay.
Okay, then thanks for everyone who's
Yeah.
listening and watching. So then we'll ramp it up. Okay, thanks,
Yeah.
Lokesh and
Okay.
Fernando.
Yeah, wrap it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Vasant. Yeah, now we can go offline now.